we are covering the close project or phase process, which is a critical area for your PMP exam. This process is about formally finalizing all activities for a project or phase. The exam will test your understanding that this isn't just about finishing the work. It's about a structured and formal wrap-up. A key input you'll be tested on is accepted deliverables, which are the outputs from the validate scope process where the customer formally signs off. Let's break down the core activities. First is securing the final, formal acceptance of the project's deliverable from the sponsor or customer. An exam question might describe a scenario where your team has completed all technical work, but the client has not provided written sign-off. In this case, the project is not ready to be closed. The key is the word formal. Without that written acceptance, closure cannot proceed. Next is procurement closure. This is a major exam topic. Before you can close the project, you must first close all procurements. This involves more than just paying the last invoice. It's a formal process that includes verifying all work and deliverables were received, conducting procurement audits, and ensuring all claims and disputes are settled according to the contract. A common exam trap involves a vendor dispute. If a question asks what to do when a vendor has not met all terms, the answer is not to withhold payment and close the project. It is to follow the dispute resolution process outlined in the contract. Another critical component is finalizing the lessons learned. While lessons should be captured throughout the project in the lessons learned register, the closing process is where you finalize this document and transfer it to the organizational process assets, specifically the lessons learned repository. This creates a historical record for future projects. The exam will test your understanding that this is a continuous process, not a one-time activity at the end. Releasing the project team is another formal step. It's not just disbanding the team. It involves providing final performance feedback, updating employee skill records, and ensuring a smooth transition for team members back to their functional departments or onto new projects. The final project report is prepared during this time, summarizing the project's performance against its objectives, including scope, schedule, cost, and quality baselines. Finally, all project documents must be indexed and archived. This includes the project charter, plans, contracts, and stakeholder communications. The purpose is to provide a historical record for future reference, audits, or any potential legal issues. A question might ask what to do with stakeholder emails after project completion. The correct answer is to archive them according to organizational policy. To remember the key steps in order, use this phrase. For Pat's last request, archive celebration. This stands for final acceptance, procurement closure, lessons learned, release resources, archive documents, and celebrate success. The PMP exam heavily emphasizes following formal processes. Always look for the answer that reflects a structured, documented approach rather than an informal or reactive one. The exam tests your ability to act as the ideal PMI project manager, not necessarily what you might do in your real-world job. For free practice questions, AI-powered explanations, and more exam prep tools, visit openexamprep.com. That's openexamprep, all one word, .com.